Hi, everybody. Hi, it's
Hello,
Colleen
hello.
Pearl, the Cool Crone. Welcome to the Cool Crone Oracle. And I'd like you to welcome all of my guests. I have Gerald from Tarot Stash, Marina from Heart Centered Tarot, Cleo the Seer, and Val from Dragonfly Crystals and Next Level Channeling. And I'm going to let everybody say hello and tell you what's going on their channels. And I'd also like to say to all of you, thank you for being here. It's a lovely Friday night. I'm so glad I'm done with work for the week. And
Yes.
please tell me something happy that's going on for you. Gerald, go ahead and start us off.
Okay, something happy. I get to be here with all
Yay!
of you powerful readers. I'm glad to be here. Thank you. I've got lots of great stuff coming up tomorrow and Sunday. And next week is a full week with a lot of good stuff. So do me the favor and like, share, and subscribe.
Wonderful. Thank you. And Marina, what's going on for you?
Big thing for me is tomorrow. I'm launching the website tomorrow at
Congratulations.
6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and I'm hoping that everyone will go over. Not only because I want you to see it, but also because I want you to tell me where the glitches are. So it's kind of a dual purpose. I'm asking for help. So yeah, and full week next week. Love this show. Love the energy in the show, and really looking forward to tonight.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. Thanks. That's great. And Val, how are you?
I'm good and excited to be here because I love this show so much. The energy is off the charts. I just want to say I'm having on Sunday the Cool Crone for an interview type of show. It'll be wonderful. Don't miss that. And then I also have Linda G to talk about her book earlier
Very
that
nice.
morning. So hopefully she'll be able to be there and everything will work out. But yeah, excited to be here today.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that show too. Both the one with Linda G and the one with me. Okay. All right. Cleo, hi. How are you?
You want to know what I'm doing?
Yes, I do.
On Monday, I'm doing the Mystic Four.
Nice.
Gerald and Val and me and Allison will be on that. And that's always fun. And then on Thursday, I'm doing something with kitchen table issues with you and Marina.
Mm-hmm.
And Friday, I'm doing I'm doing the Polyterology Colleen show.
Yeah, what are we
Nice.
So today is this one. Oh yeah, that's going to be a nice show. That's Marina's going to be with us, and Gerald, and you, and you know,
Arthur? Is Arthur going to be there?
not that one. No, next
Okay.
Oh, wow.
month he is. So Val, if you're free, come on and join us. We might as well. Right?
I think I've already been invited and I have the link. So
Oh, okay. Why don't
She's already simulcasting it.
Why don't I?
I'm already
Already
simulcasting.
simulcasting. Okay, I better put your name down so I remember that. Okay. Geez, I'm a little behind here. Oh boy. So then I guess it's me. Hi everybody. Like I said, really glad that my civilian job work week is done because it was really great this week. It was so much fun.
I believe you.
Yeah, it's really great. I'm still just loving the moonstone that I got last weekend. I'm just
It's beautiful.
holding it and just loving the vibrations off of that. And I got this other one that's really freaky looking, and I hope everybody will think this is cool. I got this pretty thing.
That is pretty.
Pretty.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, with the pink going through it. And
Yeah.
I got to go back to her shop. She had just had some wild rocks. Just really interesting rocks. And what am I doing? What shows am I doing? Let's see. Well, tomorrow I'm going for X-rays, but Sunday I'm doing the interview with Val, and I'm teaching an astrology class on Tuesday, and we have Reveal the Future on Wednesday, and Kitchen Table with Marina on Thursday, and Friday is polyteropathy. All of that. So yay! So really great. So and I'm kind of getting a little what I don't know what the word is, distracted, I guess, because I'm getting ready for my trip to go see the eclipse, and that's all I can think about.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Huh? Well, there is an eclipse this coming Monday, and that's a big day. Of course, I have 59 doctor's appointments on that day. But on April 8th is the total lunar eclipse. That is just really going to be great. And I'm going to Watertown, New York to see it, because where I live is not in the path of totality, so I can't see the full eclipse. If people in New Jersey are lucky, they might see a partial eclipse because of the angle that they are to the path of totality. But I'm going up to a place that is in the path of totality, and I'm looking forward to seeing a total eclipse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very excited.
That's dedication.
Yes.
There's not going to be another one until like 2044 or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to miss it.
yeah. So.
Will you be staring into the sun?
Well, no, I have my little kits with my eclipse glasses and my little books, because I'm going with both my daughters and my oldest daughter's husband. So the four of us will be going up. So I bought these little kits that you can get from, it's not NASA, but they're NASA adjacent, like they're really into NASA. So I have 2 kits. Each kit has 2 pairs of glasses and a little booklet so that people won't be asking idiotic questions during the eclipse.
If I do this, is that okay?
Yeah, no, you got to actually put on the glasses. Now, the eclipse we have this Monday, you don't need glasses, because that's with the moon, and that's not going to blind anybody. But the one on April 8th, you do need glasses. So very exciting. So, Gerald, what do we have as far as questions from people? We have a nice, healthy crowd in there.
We have a beautiful crowd here. We've got a whole bunch of questions. Right now, I've got 17 starred. We've got Ness, Nana Heather, Jenny Berlin, Seascape, Stardust, Lisa M, Lori. I think Teacher Barbara was a question. Eleanor, Tiffany. I think Nana Heather was in there already once. Yes.
Wow.
So I appreciate everybody being patient. Mimi Nee, Spiritual Sean, Andy, and Lori. So would you like to close the questions for now? Or keep them open for a while?
All just personal questions? Is that what we're doing?
Yes, all personal questions. Yeah, maybe we should close it for now, and then if we find that we get done and we have like a half hour left, then we'll open it up again.
All right. So
I have to be honest, that's never going to happen. We're not going to, when we get through those 14, 15 questions, we're not going to have a half hour left. So,
well, and how are you going to do it? Is everybody going to answer for one question and then everybody answer for the next question? Or do you want to split it up, or what do you want to do?
Well, what do you guys want to do? I mean, I think we could do just one person, one question. That would be fine. Or we could do a couple people. I mean, it's whatever we feel like doing. It's our show.
I like the idea of a couple of people pulling on a question. Okay. Everybody can see the starred questions. And I think that's because I think everybody stick around. If your question's not getting answered, there may be a great message for you. Because guess what? We 5 readers are pretty connected, so it should be great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and there is such a thing in the ethers, as it were, that whenever you're listening to a reading or giving a reading, actually, there is something for you in that reading, in that answer. Yep. And so don't disregard it just because it's not your question. You know, newsflash, it's all your question, you know, so. Now this is what we're doing here. And the more I think that we all get connected, the more that is true, the stronger it is, I think.
Absolutely.
Well, and since we have 5 people instead of 6, why don't you just each assign what, when you say, here's the first question, you have 2 people do it, and then it doesn't, they're not necessarily the same 2 people for every questions.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All
So
right.
let's give Nessa's question to Marina and Val, and we'll give Nana Heather's question to Cleo and Gerald. And then when it comes to Jenny, I'll do that with Marina, and we'll start kind of rotating the pairs. How's that?
Okay.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
So, Ness,
Just
you're
tell
up.
me when I'm on. Okay. It's coming together. Fear comes in. Yeah. Yeah. That yeah, that is fairly normal and typical. Anytime that we try to do something that is a little kind of outside our wheelhouse, naturally, fear comes in, and that fear is not necessarily always a bad thing because it makes us aware of the things that are around us. So, I think this is with the 9 of Cups. I think this is going to go well. Don't get in your own way. I think that we mentioned this the other day on a reading. Don't get in your own way, right? Just let things flow, and when you're done, release it. Just release it to the universe. Yeah, but you'll be fine. That's what I get.
Yeah, actually, I get the same thing, Ness, is that you are already being watched over and assisted by angels and guides right now. It's funneling through you, channeling. And when you get up into the ego mind to think about it, that's when you get stopped with, some of that negative mind script. This is really about you letting go and letting in all this great creativity, and know that it will be a success, and know that you're writing something that someone is waiting for. Many people are waiting for. Know that there's an audience that can't wait for you to finish. That is where you are when you're creating, when you're getting the words down. This is something that's channeling through you, and just let it flow and dance with life. This is the card I got for you. Dance with life and let it flow. It's going to be great. Just get out of the mind, get into the heart, the creative flow. Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. So we moving on to Nana Heather then?
Yes.
Okay.
Oops. Sorry.
Oh, I did it.
All right.
It was already up.
Sorry. I'll look to find it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I got it.
I thought you were busy, so.
Sorry. Well, yeah. Sorry, everybody. This is Gerald. I am trying to be an overachiever and help Colleen so she can be in the spotlight. And instead, I am being annoying because
No.
I also do that very well.
Oh, you're fine. You're
Nana of many talents.
Did my lovebird come back to me as my rabbit? I am extremely bonded with her in the same as I was with my lovebird. Thank you for all you do for us.
And it's Gerald and I that are answering this question?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Nana, I see that. No. I see an immediately no. The lovebird and the rabbit are 2 different entities, but your connection to both of them kind of stems from something in the past, maybe animals or pets that you had in the past. They might be connected to that, but the lovebird and the rabbit, no. But it's very cool that you've got that same bond with them. Yeah, they're very affectionate toward, I know that one's not there anymore, but very affectionate towards you. And you've got a real good vibe for having pets around you. So I also see your previous pets or yeah, your previous pets, I see them around you. So, just enjoy this great bonding that you have with animals. It's great.
Nana Heather, I also agree with what Cleo said. No, it's not a reincarnation. However, you have enough love for lots of things to bond to you like that. This is a beautiful, beautiful gift for them to have a human that they're able to connect with at such a great level. I have this card, The Awakening, and that's really, really beautiful, Nana Heather. And so, no, but it's still equally powerful. It's quite beautiful, actually, quite beautiful. So, yeah. So
Very
that's
nice.
what I have for you. Thanks, Nana Heather.
Okay. Okay, so then it's Marina and I to do Jenny Berlin, who actually said Marina in her question. So I'll switch that.
Right.
And I'll
Hi,
take
Jenny. You see my daughter I think her partner's daughter. It feels like she wants to. It may not happen as quickly as you might all want it to. I think that there's something. Just a minute. I'm going to pull some tarot on that, but it feels like something comes up that kind of puts it off for a little bit. So it doesn't mean that the answer is no. It just means maybe not right now. Yeah, they're working on it. Both your daughter and her partner are definitely working on it. It will. Yeah, I think she will. As I said, it just may not happen as quickly as you would like it to. Just be patient. It will happen eventually when it's supposed to at the right time.
Yeah. I got a very similar thing. I feel that the daughter at some point has a reluctance to be adopted, and they want to take her feelings into account. Like any child, she's going to have feelings that, is this betraying my real mother? Is this, am I doing something wrong? I don't know. She just has funny feelings about stuff. And that's part of it. Whether, Marina may be very right. There may be other things that get in the way of this. And that may be just the universe's way of giving the daughter enough time to come about this a little more naturally and accepting it, so that it's not, so that she has no misgivings whatsoever, so that she's fully giving herself to the experience. So, yeah, I agree with Marina. It's going to happen, but just probably not in the timeline that they're looking at right now. Okay.
And of course, she's your cute granddaughter. Yeah. Of course she is.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard not to fall in love with children like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to give Seascape to Val and Gerald, and then Cleo and I will take Stardust.
Right.
What's Val going to do?
Val's going to look pretty.
Val's going to read with Gerald, and then you and I are going to read Stardust.
And what's Marina going to do?
She's
look pretty.
She's going to have to wait until we get to the next rotation.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
You're a little pushy tonight, Cleo.
Well, you started off by saying Marina and Gerald. Now you've switched it to Val and Gerald.
Oh, that's because she's rotating with each question. So
she's making it challenging just for you, Cleo.
Yeah. She knows I'm dyslexic. I mean, this is not.
Oh, good Lord. I'm so sorry.
Okay, let's move
on. So, Seascape, I just want to say, I see you really enjoying your retirement. You're going to go through a little period of adjustment there that I see. you know, when you end something that you've been doing for a long time, there's a little bit of, I'm not going to call it grieving process, but there's a letting go. There's a letdown. But then I see so much sunshine there for you. And what I have for you is the Queen of Pentacles, which is all about abundance. You're really sitting there, sitting pretty, and then you have sunlight pouring down on you. You see all the good things in the world. And I got Judgment, which is about a new life, new job, new opportunities, new everything. Well, your job is going to be yourself, your own development, all the things you want to bring forward. And I have you going into leadership. This is about you taking charge of your life now, because it's your life. It's not parsed out to a company. So you're going to really start standing in your power and enjoying that to the max. I see that coming for you after you go through that little period of adjustment and letting go. You're going to be great.
And I have for you, Seascape, I have the Ace of Pentacles. So it feels like you are financially secure and you're starting a new adventure. I have the Action of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. And I love this Knight because you can see the riding off into the portal and transforming here in the back. So enjoy. It is an emotional experience. Ride those emotions and go through those, because that's part of the transition from working into being retired. I also have the Four of Swords. Take a little bit of time to reset and to readjust, meditate, set some great plans ahead for yourself as what you're going to do. And I think enjoy the ride. I think it looks quite good, and for entertainment purposes only, blah, blah, blah. So, but that's great, Seascape. It's great.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So we're moving on now. Cleo, I'm going to switch the question at the bottom of the screen. And when I do, it's for you and me.
Actually, I knew that this was, I actually figured out that this was the question I had. So,
Ooh, yay.
Stardust, first of all, you need to relax. Your spirit guides are trying to connect with you. They're trying to guide you in the directions you want to go, and you need help. That's what you say, you need help, but you're restricting things by being maybe a little, just constantly waiting for what are they going to tell me? How can I get out of whatever it is I'm trying to do? And you need to calm down a little bit and get your mind totally on something else. The minute you do that, like just get focused on just anything, cleaning the house, doing some gardening, doing some work, just totally just throw yourself into that. And then the spirit guides will be like out here somewhere going, hey, Stardust, yeah, I know what we can do. Don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. And everything is going to be fine. You'll work through whatever the situation is that you need help on, and your spirit guides are going to be right there for you. But all you have to do is get your mind off of it for a little bit and focus on something else. And then all of a sudden you'll go, oh God, now I know.
Yeah.
You'll be good. You'll be good.
Nice. Very nice. I got something a little bit different. There is something that you've been either wanting to study, or you have been studying, or maybe crafting, making things, something that you're really looking at and becoming quite good, quite masterful at this thing. And this is kind of your version of meditation. So whether you're, making baskets or floral arranging or whatever it is, that thing that you love doing, that's a great way to kind of zone out so that your spirit guides can come in and talk to you. So while you're kind of like almost daydreaming while you're doing this task, that's when you'll be able to just relax and let them come in. Um, they're very happy with what's going on. You have the sun card here. You have lots of nice things going on for your life. So you must feel really, really good about yourself right now in your life. At least you should, because it looks like things are going really, really good. I would say that one thing I think your spirit guides might encourage you to do is get a little checkup. Get a little checkup at the doctor's. This is a doctor. This is the Four of Pentacles. In this deck, it looks like a doctor or a professional person talking to this woman. It's upside down. I don't think there's anything major going on, but I do think there's some little thing and maybe that's actually the anxiety that you're experiencing about your spirit guides that you need. What do they want to tell me? I need help, whatever. Maybe that's actually because there is some sort of resonance to the idea of taking care of your health in some way that you don't know how. You don't know what it is. So a little trip to the doc, see what they say. But I got to tell you, I pulled an oracle card for you, and it's a really powerful card. It's the Miracle of Isis, miraculous healing of the goddess. So this is what the spirit guides really want you to know, is that whether this is coming from within you or being performed upon you, there is some sort of miraculous healing that's going to be going on. And I think that will coincide with the time where you are able to kind of open up to your spirit guides and really accept what they're talking about and telling you. And you'll be able to hear them or see them or feel them, or, however it's going to manifest for you. And so in that way, you will be the director of your own healing, but you will be assisted by your spirit guides. So it's all of a piece. It's all this cycle that's going to go on for you. That's going to be very powerful change for you. And once you go through that feeling for you will be one of great confidence that you can do this because you did it for yourself and it had tangible results. So that's what I got for you.
Wow. You got a lot.
It's like she's good or something.
Thank you, Call. I mean, I wasn't going in that direction, but very good.
Well, that's what she needed to hear.
Yeah.
I'm going to let people know who we have in queue because this show is simulcasting and we appreciate all of you being here. So you're not seeing all of the chat, but we are, because we're the cool kids. We see all of what you're saying. So Lisa M, Lori, Teacher Barbara, Ellen R, Tiffany, Mimi Ness, or Mimi Nee, Spiritual Sean, Andy, Lori, Spiritual Sean. Well, Spiritual Sean is there twice, so we'll remove that one. Miss Orchid's Garden, Steph G, Carl Hess. Thank you, Lori, for the super sticker. Mary Hernandez Walker. Thank you, Susan Kelly, for the super sticker. So that's who we have in the queue. And we're only at 30 minutes, so everybody stick around.
Excellent.
Yes.
So let me ask you guys now, do you want me to keep going around the circle so it would go Marina, Val, Gerald, Cleo, or do you want me to mix it up and go the other way for a minute? So it would be Gerald, Marina, and then me, Cleo, and then Val, Marina.
Up to you.
Okay.
I'm easy either way.
Okay.
Just don't make it confusing. I'm having a hard time keeping up.
Very good. So we're going to go with Marina and Val for Lisa, and then Gerald and Cleo will take Lori, and then Marina and I will take Teacher Barbara.
Okay.
So this is Marina and Val for Lisa M.
All right. Lisa, I'm not really feeling a tower moment for you, so I'm not exactly sure what it is that you're referring to, because I don't see a tower moment. I see something that comes up that kind of it kind of waylays you a little bit, but nothing major. And I'm thinking probably it feels like early part of May. And yeah, it doesn't feel huge. It's more of an annoyance. it's one of those things that comes up that you go, oh, what the heck, not now. It is going to require a decision on your part. So you may be asked to make a decision on something that you kind of don't want to make a decision on. And yeah, I think it might have something to do with your job, but it does. If you're thinking of leaving your job, or if you think that your employer is going to let you go or whatnot, really honestly don't worry about it, because it turns out to be a blessing in disguise. You're very much the Queen of Wands. You got this. Just it, look at it as an opportunity, rather than thinking I have a tower moment coming. Think I have an amazing opportunity that is coming my way, and I can't wait for it to happen, because it's going to be wonderful when it does. So that's what I get for you, Lisa. Yep.
And Lisa, what I got for you is that in one of your past lives that applies to now in the tower moment, it's about vows that we made in our past lives. We've all done it, and it's coming up for you now to let go of. That could be vows of poverty, vows of, one thing or another. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be religious. It can be to different groups. It's something that you agreed to, and you're realizing now, coming into your own truth strongly, letting go of all old things that tie you to something that's holding you back, but you don't even know it. It's just underlying. You're embracing yourself now in this now moment, and you're going into, this is what they're telling me, go to surrender. This isn't a huge tower moment like Marina said, like, oh my God, your world crashes down. It's an internal letting go of something that stirs in you. You're releasing it. And it's just about that simple. Just surrender to the experience. You're going to go through this. You're going to be great. And things are going to be wonderful, because you're going to be free from that. So congratulations.
I just want to jump in a little bit on Lisa M. Who told you that you're having a tower moment? Did you decide that yourself? Or did you have a reading and someone said, oh, there's a tower moment coming up and great things after that? Or, how did that come about? Because I would question where that information came from, because if it is more internal, change is not necessarily a tower moment. Change is just change. So I would pull back on that a little bit, and I would push back on that a little bit, and ask yourself, why am I deciding that it's a tower moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a great question.
Yeah. Okay. So now we have Lori for Gerald and Cleo.
And Cleo, Lori had put in something. She would also like a message from her friend, if there is one included. That was something in that second question that I unstarred.
Wow. Okay. I'm surprised you said that, because I have a message from her.
Should have known Cleo is psychic.
Lori, I'm sorry your friend passed, but it feels to me like you guys are good friends, and she thought a lot of you. And by the way, if you want to talk to her, she hears you right now. So you can do that, but she's doing just fine. I mean, she's doing very well, and you will see her again. And as far, your friendship was, I don't know how it felt to you, but to your friend, she really felt it was a very special friendship, a very nice connection. You guys had a good bond. You had good times together, and she wants you to she just definitely wants you to know that she's okay, but also that if you're walking around the house and you want to say something to her, say it, and she hears you.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I got, interestingly enough for you, Lori, I got Death and Rebirth, which is the death card. So this is exactly what's gone on. There's a beauty in synchronicity. So I see your friend is having that opportunity. And as Cleo mentioned, your friend is around. Pay attention to the synchronicities that present themselves. This is the center card that I have, and it's extremely powerful. The synchronicities, your friend may be pointing some things out for you. And then I also have the Two of Wands. I love this card because this is the card of you being able to zero in and focus on some things. And while this is very challenging and you're going to miss your friend, enjoy those times that you had together. Focus in on those because those are going to help synchronicities show up. So, and I love that you said, Cleo, that she's around. Talk to her. Talk to her all the time, because she's listening, and she's okay. She is definitely okay.
Yeah.
So, thank you. Wow.
Yeah, I hope that helped, Lori.
Great.
You're welcome.
Okay, so next we have Teacher Barbara for Marina and I. Marina, do you feel like you're doing double duty?
No.
Okay, good.
No, not at all.
Okay, great.
Not at all.
So
new admin coming. Oh, don't worry about it. Teacher Barbara, this you may have heard some. Okay, you may have heard a few things about this person, and you're kind of making a judgment before they get there. What you heard was from someone who didn't take kindly to being corrected in terms of their work performance. So yeah, I wouldn't put too much stock in it. Take a step back and tell yourself that this is going to be a good thing, and judge that person on their own merits. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. Don't let someone else tell you how you should feel about this person. Don't let their experience cloud your experience about this person. Give them an opportunity, and I mean, really honestly, give them an opportunity. Don't just kind of sit back and go, yeah, okay, I'm just going to wait until they muck up. No. No, welcome them and give them an opportunity. I think you're going to enjoy working with this person. So yeah, just give them the benefit of the doubt. There you go. That's what I got.
okay. I got some very similar things. I think this person is going to be a fair person. I think they're going to make their judgments, not based on any kind of bias. I think that their beginning won't come in and it won't be super dramatic. It'll sort of be, they kind of slip in pretty comfortably to the whole group. And I think ultimately you will come to respect this person a lot. I think they'll end up being a very important person to you. You may even have a friendship with this person. This is a really good opportunity for you. Yeah, I agree with Marina. I wouldn't let her be painted by that brush. Who is ever telling you, be careful or whatever. Make your own decision, because you are you, and this next person is whoever they are, and you guys will form your own unique relationship. And I actually think it's going to be a really good one. So calm down, get a cup of chamomile tea,
Yeah.
chamomile. I mean chamomile.
Yeah.
I know
that
that it's
anything
pronounced.
like guacamole?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love guacamole on my Mexican food. Yeah.
Yeah. So, be ready for that. That's going to be good. Okay, so where are we here? Val and Gerald, I guess, are going to be taking the next one. And then me and Cleo will take, let's see, this is L and R, and that'll be Gerald and Val. And then me and Cleo will take Tiffany.
And questions are closed, everybody, but hang around. Maybe a message will be available for you.
Yeah, for Ellen, how to improve your relationship, your work relationship between Kay and you. What they told me is to step back with your advice or conversation and let them go first. To let them give ideas first and to hold your input back a little because they feel a little intimidated and there's a little competition going on there. So the best thing to do is to soften that and hold them in the light. See them in the light. You send them light and love every day. And as you pull that energy back, they will feel more comfortable and you'll feel more comfortable, actually. This is about flexibility. So this is something you want, but they're also telling me your best harmony is working from home. So I don't know if that's possible for you, but this is what they're telling me. And I hope, Ellen, that makes sense to you. And I hope you can use that. Thank you.
So, Val, it's not like we're connected or anything like that for Ellen R. How do I improve my working relationship between Kay and me? Hold this person in the sun and the light. Realize that this is going to take a little bit of time. It's okay. Tend to it, nurture it. Don't expect it to change overnight because some good things can work through this. I also like the idea of find out what this person thinks and listen to them well and make sure that you understand what they're saying, because at this point you are the high priestess. You have a lot of insights and you know how to help this person feel heard. And you also know how to help this person feel valued in a different way. Because it feels to me, Ellen, that this person, Kay, is trying to be strong and wants people to like them, and instead, you just like them, hold them in the light, and also listen to what they're saying. And if you agree with something they said, great. Say, I agree with you. If you disagree with something they said, take a breath and then say, well, I understand. I think I understand what you're saying. Have we also considered this?
So, thank you, Gerald. That's exactly it.
Because I'm like going, well, Val, you and I should teach classes or something.
That's a good idea.
So, Ellen, or I hope that helps. Do let us know.
Great. Okay. Cleo, are you ready? I'm going to put the question up now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So Tiffany says, hello, I'm asking for help. I have a spirit who is around me and need guidance on how to guide him. If I may, thank you. Interesting. Tiffany, if you're still in the chat, can you let us know, is this a spirit you think is trapped? Like a spirit that can't move on, or, like a ghosty kind of spirit? You put a little ghost emoji there, so I'm thinking maybe it's some kind of a little ghosty. All right. Well, while we wait for that, Tiffany.
Well, that's okay. I've got a little something here about what's going on. Mm-hmm. I do feel that it's a spirit that is trapped, and that's what I got immediately when I read the question.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's somebody that Tiffany knew, that somebody that passed that is having trouble getting all the way over, or if it's just somebody that just showed up out of the blue, or if she thinks it's got some connection to her spirit guides. It doesn't really have a connection to your spirit guides. But the one thing I see that you can do, you can't, I don't know about guiding him, but you can just give out as much love and compassion for this spirit that you can muster up, and just send them love and hope that they will move on. If that's what the problem is, or hope that they will move on, because there's not something that is trying to bother you in any way. This is not a bother. This is not a trouble spirit around you. But if you're just picking up on some spirit that's coming to your life somehow, just give them love, compassion, and understanding, because they will move on eventually. But they just, I don't know exactly what your connection with them is. And I suppose if I knew that, it might make
She
a little.
says he just shows up out of the blue. I don't think she knows him.
Okay, and you think that he's trapped
Yes.
as well?
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
trapped.
saying that the best way to get out of an entrapment, some people might just say go away or something. I don't think that that's the way that this will work with you. I think that if you can just be compassionate and loving towards this entity that's having trouble getting past the Earth's plane, basically,
Yeah.
that's what you should do.
Yeah, Tiffany, I think everything that my sister said is right, and I also think that it's never wrong to encourage a spirit to move towards the light, and just to keep on moving if they can. As long as they're not bothering you, then you can let them know that it's okay to hang out here for a little while, but this isn't your highest purpose. The higher thing would be to move towards the light and accept what's coming next. That's what I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have Marina and Val for Mimi, and then Gerald and Cleo for Spiritual Sean.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, this one, Val, I'm going to defer this to you, because when it comes to stones, I tend to go to the crystal shop, and I look at all the stones that are there, and I'll say, okay, I need something to deal with stress. Who wants to come home with me? And I'll automatically be drawn to something. And it's like, okay, you're coming with, whether or not that stone is meant for that, but that's the way that I pick them. So, yeah.
Well, they usually say that extreme stress, you're going to go for your darker ones. But Colleen's moonstone would be excellent for that. But also hematite, and also, labradorite, or however you say it. There's a lot of them absorb all these. It's like a vortex that sucks it all in, so you don't have to deal with it. So have some of that on your body, or put it in your bra or whatever you have to do. Yes, that is right. Malachite also, there's a lot of beautiful, beautiful stones that are great for that. Even in your jaspers, you can go to a lot of different types of stones, not just crystals, but the stones. So
the more opaque ones, so that they can really absorb that energy.
The darker, and they absorb it, and you're going to feel a lot better, because it's like having a sponge and soaking it up, and it's not you. Just have it around you, have it on your desk if you're at work, wherever you go, stick it in your purse or your bra, you're good to go. So try those. That would definitely, absolutely help calm everything down and make you feel better. Yeah.
And if I can throw in
one on the size of the stone.
What's that?
I say it doesn't depend on the size of the stone.
Right.
So it's not like, the bigger the better. No, it's just,
It is. It could be just a little piece you stick.
And think too that, the stone is working. So it's going to absorb some stuff. So every once in a while, you're going to want to clear that out. So you're either going to want to put it next to some selenite or lay it out in the new or the full moon or even sunlight or run it under running water. And you'll feel the difference. You'll feel that stone has cleared, and then you can use it again.
Yeah.
So you can use it for, a couple of weeks, a month or so, and then you got to cleanse it out, because if it's doing its job, after a while, you're going to feel like you don't want to touch it. And that's why you don't want to touch it, because there's so much unk. There's so much unk on it. You want to get rid of that stuff.
And that's how good they work. How well they work.
Right.
Well, and somebody in the chat mentioned, I absolutely believe people are drawn to stones they need.
Yeah.
And if you have stones, look around for what stones you have. And I, because it's me, I look at what are the combination of stones that want to be with me. Because sometimes, it's like rose quartz, and obsidian work beautifully for me.
Yeah. Those are like your recipes.
Yeah.
Put your recipes together with your.
Yes. Yeah.
And they change, they fluctuate. You got to get your different groups out and group them together and use them, because it definitely can shift the energy around you. If you need more optimism, you go for your citrine. If you need higher vibrational intuition, go to your amethyst. There's just many ways you can go with all of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very
and
true.
I just want to say thank you to Lori, and also another thank you to Susan Kelly. They both gave me super stickers. Yay.
Oh, yay.
Yay.
Wonderful.
Sweet. That's very, very nice. All right. So this is for, who is this for? Gerald and Cleo? No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Spiritual Sean. Okay. There we go. Woo. Whew.
Okay.
Ah.
He says, I've been so patient, like really patient. When is the job coming? He also has another question right after skipping one. And he says, how do we just normal people overcome fear? Just everyday normal fear. It's interesting that you've got those two questions in there, because it's your fear of not getting the job that is kind of holding things up. But what I see, yes, you have been patient. And some of the things that you feel like you may have missed out on, or that kind of slipped through your fingers, that was not the job for you, because what is coming, and it's coming fairly soon, it's a job that you're really going to soar with. You're really going to just be able to throw yourself into it and just be really happy that you're doing whatever it is you're doing. But this thing about the fear is kind of stopping that from happening. And I don't, you haven't missed the boat yet, but let go of the fear. Just let go of it. Just don't even consider it. And well, the fear is actually your doubt about what's going on. And you don't need to doubt anything, because I'm telling you that there's something really good coming down the road for you that just, it's like a perfect fit. And you're gonna really like it. But you don't have to have anxiety and fear over it, because it's just going to happen for you, and you're being protected. Your guides are helping you out with this. That's why the job hasn't come yet. It's not because of your fear that you've stopped that. It's because it's just not the right job, because they've got this really cool job for you. It's coming. So hang in there, Spiritual Sean, and let go of your fears.
Yeah.
And Spiritual Sean, I get it. Fear gets you, and it gets a lot of us. It genuinely does. One of the things that comes through for me is when is a job coming? Well, when you are thinking about your job, how are you phrasing your thoughts about it? Are you thinking about the job that you want and how you will feel when you get it, and what great opportunities there are available to you because of it, and the financial abundance that comes with it, the satisfaction of a good job well done? Or are you thinking about it in the sense of, I don't want to be stressed in my job. I don't want to, I don't want to be around hateful people. The way you're phrasing the question Sean, is extremely important. And one of the cards that I got for you is the card of strength. It is about perseverance. It's about being willing to see that you are that powerful and you can do the work. You are able to overcome fear. And this is a strength year. And to what Cleo said, I genuinely believe that it's going to be synchronicity that shows up and gets you this job, because you're going to know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, because I got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new opportunity. It's the new job card. It's the new job card. So that's really important. I also got for you, think about the way of is talk to people who support you and listen to what they're saying. This is the card of community. Talk to people, let them know what you're trying to find, because it really feels like there's a connection. It's like, yes. Oh, Spiritual Sean said, I'm freaking awesome. Spiritual Sean is freaking awesome, everybody.
Very
There
good.
you go. So really, really be aware of that, and to listen and talk with people, talk with friends, and networking. Yes, it actually feels pretty good. I would say in a couple of months you're gonna get some really good hits and moving towards things.
And you know what, Spiritual Sean, when it comes, you'll instantly know it. You're like, finally, this is it. This is it. And it is. It's going to be such a cool job for you. You're just, I got a card on it that said you're just going to soar. So it's cool. You'll be good.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And before we move off of Spiritual Sean, I just want to say that normal people have a hard time overcoming fear. And I'm going to recommend to you what I recommended 2 weeks ago for a lot of people, Louise Hay. She has some excellent, we can't solve overcoming fear in a reading, but I can tell you that Louise Hay has free recordings of her seminars that she used to do that people paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars to listen to. And I've listened to pretty near all of her lectures, at least each one of them 10 times, if not more, because listening to her stuff, she has a kind of a recipe for how to get over fear. And she tells you exactly how to do it. She's amazing. She's loving. She's such a huge, loving presence. Look her up and just look up the ones that she has about it's literally called Overcoming Fear. That's the seminar you want to get.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good suggestion. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. And then let's see. Is it you, Marina, you and me again? I think.
Sure.
Okay. Right? Because it was Cleo and Gerald. Okay.
Yep.
So here we go. Me and Marina. Andy, question: do my guides have a message for me? Thank you. I pulled something from the Higher Self Oracle deck, and the card that I pulled, and I know this wasn't exactly your question. Your question was, do your guides have a message for me? And the card that came up is worthiness. So I think there's something that you could bolster within yourself, your own feelings of worthiness. And I'm going to say Louise Hay again, because if there are any issues where you have doubt about whether you are worthy or why you are worthy or how you are worthy, you're completely worthy. You're completely special. You're part of the divine. You're a child of the universe. You are beautiful and loving and should be loved and lovable. And if any of those statements make you go, oh, not me, really, then you need to just work on that a little bit. And again, Louise Hay has a really, really great series of seminars that she does that really help you. Mirror work in particular is really good for worthiness, because if you can look yourself in the eyes and say, I am worthy. I am a child of God. I am special. I am a spark of the divine. I am
Yep.
lovable. I am loving. I deserve $1 million a year. I deserve a beautiful house. I deserve a gorgeous car and all the money that it takes to run that car. And I deserve all my friends to love me. And I deserve vacations. I mean, I could go on and on because I've done these seminars a few times. So, but Louise Hay is really magical for that. And I would say since only because I pulled this card for you. So I'm guessing the way the universe works, that's what your spirit guides wanted me to tell you.
Yep. And what I got was, it's time for you to stand up and speak for yourself, take on that leadership role, because it feels like you have been allowing someone else to kind of get in your ear and determine your value, when you're the one that needs to determine that. You decide what it is that you find important. But this kind of feels like it's a niggling, like someone has just been chirping in your ear. So I get the 7 of Swords, which is my initial impression from that was, yeah, someone is trying to kind of silence your voice a little bit, take something away from you. And then I pulled from the El Key deck, which is, El Key is French for she who. And this talks about she who instigates. And this is Regina. And the message at the bottom here is leadership, power, and proactive actions. So take back your power. Know that you're supported in doing that, because when you do that, the outcome is favorable. So yeah, you can listen to that voice that comes in. You can allow someone else to have an impact on how you feel about yourself, but ultimately it's your decision. So it may be time to start reevaluating the relationships that are around you, and maybe letting go of the ones that are not aligned with what your highest purpose is. I hope that's helpful, Andy. That's what I get for you.
Great. Oh, that was really wonderful, Marina. Thank you. And thank you for the question. Okay, so the next question that we're going to show is, whoops, what did I do here? I want to hide the current comment. Sorry. Let's see. So Val and Gerald, you'll take Miss Orchid's Garden, and Cleo and I will take Steph G. So here is the Miss Orchid's Garden. Will my house sell soon so I can move to Germany?
So, go ahead if you're going to go, Gerald.
Nope, go for it. Go for it. Okay. No, I was breathing and I was reading the question silently. Pay no attention to the man behind the fan. I should just, I'm giving all my secrets away.
So when I read your question, Miss Orchid's Garden, I immediately got the feeling that you do want to move. Absolutely, you really do. But what's holding it back a little bit is you have a little bit of anxiety and trepidation about the future when you move. But here's what they're telling you. They're saying, lighten up. Just lighten up. Let everything go. Let everything go, because the universe has your back. You've already made that connection, that agreement, and have patience. Have a little bit of patience. Little bit of patience. Let it happen. Let it unfold. Align with it, and it will happen so fast. You have the 9 of Pentacles. Yes. And here is lots of prosperity coming your way. At the same time, this is, a little bit about deciding. You might get more than one offer, and you're going to have to decide which one to take. And this really is this Queen of Cups. There's a little bit of anxiety and trepidation about looking at what your life will be like once you move. A little bit of that is holding you back. So lighten up, let it happen. Be ready for the adventure. And you're going to find it's going to work out. So thank you.
So soon is a challenging question or a challenging statement.
Yes.
So I'm getting the more you think about it and the more you worry about it, the longer it will take. So instead, what you can do is you can be enthusiastic and be very precise about the steps you are taking to move to Germany. Be very, very concise. Dream a little bit, think about that, but also enjoy communicating with friends who support you with that, who can help you manifest it. You need this to really focus on how to not overcomplicate it. That's how to get it out of your head, because I have the 9 of Swords, which is the card of nightmares, night terrors, that sort of thing. And do be careful for people who are deceitful, people who, for entertainment purposes only, who say they're going to do something and then they don't. They're gonna stop you. So Miss Orchid's Garden, I would say, take some action in figuring out where you're going to live in Germany, so that things can manifest in that direction.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay. So, Cleo, are you ready?
Yes.
Booyah. Okay. What's Mark's energy toward me and likelihood of meeting?
Well, Steph, I'm not sure if you're talking about somebody that you're interested in getting into a relationship with, or just a friendship with. If you're meeting somebody over the internet or through a dating site, or if that's what this is all about, I'm not sure what's going on here. But I will tell you that Mark's energy is aligned with your energy, and if you're feeling a little bit shy about this, you don't really need to. But somebody's feeling shy. Somebody's feeling not real confident that either you would be interested in him or he would be interested in you. So I would say that actually there's a lot of positive things going on here, that Mark could end up being a very good friend. And it looks like you guys have many things in common, but you both have to get over your lack of confidence of, who's liking who, and don't put any expectations on it, and just let this naturally happen. And if it's somebody that you absolutely don't know at all and you're concerned about meeting them, take a friend or take another couple come with you. Don't just do this on your own. And because it is pretty, I don't know. It's just, I just think that's the best way to handle something like that. Like a friend of a friend, like Mark is your friend's friend. Now you've got some connection there. But I do get a line card, and then that tells me that both of you have similar interests and have a similar, that you get along really well. Like I said, I don't know if you're trying to be in a relationship or just a friendship, but it could go either way.
Great. Okay. I got the Temperance card, but I also pulled an Oracle card for this. So the Temperance card is saying, I think, just what Cleo was saying, that don't have expectations about this. Just be open-minded, be wide open for this. This could be a good friend that you meet, could be a romantic partner, could be somebody that you go into business with, who knows. But Probably good vibes between you and this other person. I'm getting that it's probably,
Call.
yeah.
She's saying, I'm wondering if he's dating someone else.
Oh. I don't know. Hang on. Now we got a whole different thing going
Yeah,
on.
that is a whole different thing. I agree.
Mhm.
Dating someone else.
Well, for Pete's sake.
Ask him. Just ask him. You know, like, I'd like to get to know you, but are you dating someone else?
I think he is.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah.
I think he is too.
Yeah, I think he is
He's a
too.
little bit of a smoozer and player, though, too. I'm getting.
Yes.
I'm sorry to say, he's very charismatic, and he uses it everywhere.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, I'm glad you jumped in there.
Well, and the other card I got was bravery. So that's why I'm thinking just come right out and ask.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the oracle card that I got is keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So, there may be, I don't know what extenuating circumstances there would be, honestly, but just ask, find out where he's at, find out what's going on. And, you just don't want to put yourself in a vulnerable position, and even more reason to take somebody with you when and if this meeting does come about.
And I want to say, if you two haven't talked about this, I mean, he could be dating somebody else. You have to understand, is that okay with you? Are you dating somebody else? Part of that's the conversation. So I think part of it is as you're thinking about this, Steph G, if you've not talked about it,
Talk.
talk. And if he's honest with you, that's a good thing.
yeah.
That's a very good thing. And then you talk about that.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that I could see it could be a very nice friendship. But if you're looking for something more, it could go that way as well. So but yeah, I'd just be totally upfront with them, and find out what's going on, because there is something there between the two of you. There is a little bit of a connection there. Actually, a lot of connect. I shouldn't say little bit. There's a good there could be a good connection there.
Nothing to lose by asking.
Yeah.
Right.
Everything to gain. Okay. Okie dokie. So this next one, did we lose Val?
We lost Val. I'm hoping she'll come back.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, I'll give it to Gerald and Marina. There we go.
Excellent.
You guys can do it.
Alrighty.
Here we go. You guys got to read it because it didn't make a lot of sense to me. So you're going to have to.
What are my guides telling me when my something lit up without the power on?
A scooter?
Yeah, like a
Okay.
leg.
Okay.
Lit up without the power on, then breaking down and all the lights went out at night. Will both the eclipses affect me in a positive way?
That's two questions.
Yeah. That was sneaky,
Yeah.
Carl.
Sneaky Carl.
Yeah.
I can do one and you can do the other,
I already
Marina.
read on. I have Carl's reading.
Sure.
Here. You guys want me to go?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Sorry.
do you
Yeah.
want-
All right.
Absolutely.
Val, back to Val.
How could we
Yeah.
doubt you? Go ahead.
Sorry, everyone.
No,
My
it's fine.
spotty internet connection. But what came in right away, Carl, it's interesting. Higher power is involved in everything that's being happening, showing you something, okay, showing you that there is more than you think going on. And it is trying to get your attention. And I literally pulled the higher power card. You're pondering it and thinking about it, but really they're telling you check in with your guidance. You check in with your guidance. They're trying to get your attention. This is what this is about. And to trust in the divine, this is what's happening for you now. And as you go through this eclipse process, this is what is being presented to you. The way forward is open. Step into this unknown and start talking to your guides and angels. Make a time. Close your eyes. Surround yourself with light. Ground into Mother Earth and connect. Because this is what this is all about. Getting in touch with your soul self, your higher self, your guides and angels in that profound connection where you talk with them and they talk with you. So this is what I wanted to say. Thank you, Carl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was with Val? Marina? Or her? No.
It was Marina and Gerald were going to do it. So
Okay.
Sure.
So we'll just let
Go,
Val's
Gerald.
extraordinary readings where it is. And why don't you guys go on to Mary Hernandez Walker? Is that okay?
sure.
No. Wait a minute. Who's going to do Mary's?
I was going to have Gerald and Marina do it, but if you feel strongly about it, Cleo.
I do feel strongly about it. I need to do Mary.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Then let me tell Carl something. Carl, if you think the eclipses are going to be nasty to you, they're going to be nasty to you. If you think the eclipses are going to be fine for you, they're going to be fine for you. This is the devil who is like going, what is it that you want to have happen? We can make that happen. I can make your worst dreams come true. I can make your best, your best dreams come true. Here's the thing about it. Set your intentions well, because this is the star. It's set your in. Oh, interesting. For an eclipse, we got the star. It would have been even funnier if we'd gotten the moon and the sun.
Yes.
But we didn't. We got the star. So.
And don't forget to watch my videos all about the eclipses.
Yes.
That's right.
And that would be
Absolutely.
the Cool Crone. The Cool Crone.
Yes.
You're welcome.
They are
Carl.
full of knowledge. So yeah, check them out. Explains everything perfectly.
I think people should watch them 2 or 3 times just to make sure.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yes.
Gerald. Thank you, Marina. check is in the mail.
Oh,
All right. Now, Cleo really wants to do Mary Hernandez Walker, so I'm going to let her do that. And then, Cleo, you tell me who's going to read with you.
Ooh.
You are.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
All right. So she's wondering how many lifetimes her and her husband Mike have been in together. And I can tell you, Mary, you guys just keep crossing each other's paths over and over and over. So, maybe when you first met Mike, there was that feeling like, I know this guy from somewhere, because that's the way it goes. This is very cool. I just love this. Actually, I am in a relationship that is the same kind of thing. If somebody's whose path I keep crossing, and it's just it's like you've known that person forever. As far as how many lifetimes? Oh wow, a lot. 20 maybe 30. I don't know, many lifetimes together. And I'm sure that you guys, you like complete each other's sentences, and you both, you knew what he liked before he ever told you. And they're just little things like that. It's just a cool relationship to have. Just enjoy it. You know what? You're gonna connect again in another life after this one. So yeah, I feel like your relationship is very nice.
So the question then is not necessarily how many lifetimes have you had together, because obviously there have been multiple lifetimes, but why do you keep coming together? What is this grand plan that the two of you are trying to accomplish? So I'll throw it back to you, Mary. What are you guys trying to do together? Only you guys know. On a soul level, you guys know. And that's the fun of it. That's the joy of it. That's the excitement of it, that you keep coming together. But I bet there's a huge reason why you are coming together.
Well, I think part of the reason is just this magnetic attraction to one another. you know,
to,
and I
to
mean,
comfort one another, to be together.
yeah, well, yeah, and I mean, when she first met Mike, she might have not thought much about it, and then all of a sudden went, "Whoa, you know, what's going on here?" And you know, Mike, Mary may to Mike may have been like, she's like nobody I would ever gone out with before, but then suddenly we get together and we just click, and it's just, you know, I don't really, I don't know if there's really a reason why, other than it just keeps happening because you guys just have this kind of a bond, life after life after life, and it's cool, beautiful.
Oh, grasshopper, there is always a reason.
All right.
There's a reason.
Do you
There
got
is always a reason. So, you know, maybe there are things that you guys need to work on, and you need one another to support the other while you work on things in different lifetimes.
Mhm.
If I were you, I would dig into that. I would dig into past lives to see if you can begin to see, is there a pattern, or is it just that we like to be together while we work on these things in our lifetime? But I would posit my initial instinct here is that the two of you have something very big that you are meant to do together.
And I have to say, you're absolutely spot on, because they actually can't come in when they have big jobs to do together for humanity, for the world. And I see them as great task companions, and they're soul companions. They get each other at the soul level. So they're the deepest level. So they don't have to get each other. They're already there, so they can concentrate on what they're here to do. And there's some jobs they're here to support each other doing, that's individual and as connected together. So absolutely, that is true.
Yeah. And
you bring your best relationship in, do these. Yeah, they signed up for it. So
they did. And you know, in some lifetimes, I would say, you know, the jobs that you were doing individually probably required you to have so much trust in your partner that you could do that job. So in some lifetimes, I think there was a lot of life and death going on. And if you didn't have that partner, you wouldn't be at ease enough to focus on the job.
Exactly.
Now,
and secure enough to let your partner go out and into the world. So you can, yes, that stability of knowing you all got each other's back, you're all good to go do your thing. And it's a gift that you give yourself.
I did pull an oracle card, and it was acceptance. So I'll just show it to you. If this looks like a star person, definitely. So I'm going to say that you guys are connected in some way to the galactic world or species,
they definitely are.
And that you are a part of the galactic experiment, the galactic exercises that are going on here. I would, if you're living some sort of a little white picket fence life together, then I'm going to say that in your dreams, in your sleep, you guys are doing wicked powerful work on the astral.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. Oh, we got to get another question. Okay. I'm like, okay, I'm done for the night.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, and we may be done for the night. That may be all of the questions that we took.
To that.
Yeah. Well, I started this one, and I just wanted maybe Val and I could bounce some ideas off one another. Do they necessarily have to be crystals and gems to carry importance, or can they be rocks and stones, like rocks from the beach or in Nature's Walk? And I think absolutely they can be. Any stone, crystal, piece of driftwood, shell from the cracked off of a crab's back. I mean, anything that you find that calls to you.
If you're attracted.
If you're attracted,
If you're attracted to it, I don't care where you are, if that called to you and you picked it up, it's for you to use in some way, and no matter what it is. Yes, Gerald.
Oh, well, I was going to wait until you were finished.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
Whatever it is that gives you that energy or that you running
Yes.
to attract is absolutely perfect to use.
Yes.
Rocks and crystals and gems have a makeup energetically that they're good at augmenting quite naturally. Crystals do that. That's what they do. So
And crystals these rocks and stones are alive.
yes.
There is life force. So
Yeah.
remember that. Don't just throw your rocks around. Take good care of them. Your partners.
Take them out for dinner every once in a while. Get them a cup, give them a
just
cup of tea.
Get up, make them some chai tea in the morning, whatever you have to do.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Absolutely.
geez. You know what? Now what's these ones are left? So we did hers and we did that one. So yeah, we did them all. We did all of our questions.
Yay.
Yay! Yay!
Perfect.
Okay, so that's the Cool Crone Oracle. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thank you to everybody in the chat. It was such a fun chat. Look
Yes,
at
Great
it was.
questions. Great questions.
we
Yes.
even warranted Sharon Sipe in the chat. Hey, Sharon,
Okay.
thank you.
Ooh.
Wow.
Sharon, extraordinaire moderateur. Yeah,
Yes.
this is great. Great. This is wonderful. Okay. Well, thanks, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I guess we didn't have the chance to call anybody back. So you didn't get to see the cool thing that we do when we call people back. But you'll have to tune in 2 weeks. And if we have to call somebody back from the chat, then you'll see it.
There you go.
Okay,
Absolutely.
thank you, everybody. We will be back here. When will we be back here? We will be back here.
About 2 weeks.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
April 12th, right? Yeah,
Yes.
April
Right.
12th. We will be back here, same time, same Oracle channel. And with that, we will say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.